Alright, let's go back. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? Thanks. But that is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Imperfect. Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to the utilizing your true strength. Why can't I read today? But wrath? Drinking helps, probably. The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It is this very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself, but clinging to reason. Suppressing your wrath and desire makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. Oh. Well, you already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking. The mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I'm not id. The time has come. Take your soul and draw its power out to its limit. Enough. Huh? What are you stopping me for? He's bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird, needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Do it yourself. We shall crucify them. In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here, collect all the broken gears. When Fei and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahan, was looking after the newly mutated people in Nissan. Oh, that one's dummy thick. People mutating, one after the other. An eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you, but I'll be alright. Better keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought, it's the pendant of Nissan. But why do you have it, Ellie? It's Fei's. I'm holding on to it for him. But it feels as if I've always worn it. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Probably won't get you anything. Yeah, with her, with me, it's everything. Anyways, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppressant assembler on those other people there. We can't afford to have them change any further. It's not how pendants spin. Oh no. What happened to Fei and the others? No, why isn't there like a randomizer dragon beat? Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend to Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nissan. Waiting me there was a transmission from Krauyan. He told me that if I wanted to save Fei and the others, I'd have to come to Golgotha. Krauyan wanted me. In order to save Fei and my other friends, I departed in the last Omni-Gear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding in this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. I don't understand that either. She was never afraid of riding in robots. We would have been doing it the entire time. Are you serious about going in alone? Brian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement. So please, stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap. I know. Then why? If I do not go, Fei and them will be executed for sure. Brian isn't concerned with anyone else but me. What makes you think he's going to hold his part of the bargain? Do you have any way of knowing that you will definitely save your friends by doing this? No. Then it's suicide. Might be. I do like this little team kind of joined up on us. I've made it this far because of Fei and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend. If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled a Nissan that you are leaving behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support. Well, Nissan will be fine. They stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of all of you, right? But why do you do so much for him? She's whipped. I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish. Perhaps. A woman's prerogative? Yeah, I'll be back in like 20 minutes, guys. Knock it off. I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. A lot of time. I can resent others. I also know how to love others. In whole masses of people at a time, and loving just one person the rest of the time. I'm in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives to me, we become one flesh. I'm glad I get to read this. Mom. That is the moment when I am at most peace. It is my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the man that I love. Boss. I'm sorry for saying such selfish things, and that has already been clipped. Every time I read that damn line. I'll go and do all that I can for my friends. I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I had better get going now. He's very flexible, M.
I'll fight all you bitches today!
This is a cool looking robot. Are you pissed off at this one too, Ildon? What's going on, Choo Choo? That's my buddy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I think I definitely am liking Disc 2 less than I normally do. Probably because
You gotta let me into your life, Ken. Come on. I'm trying here.
I've definitely never minded it, just never really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not great. It's just always been like, alright, this is a lot of panning around, though. Ellie? Idiot, why did you come here? Mine's after you, forget about us. Run and save yourself. Diabetes. I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. You have nothing to do with this. Let Fei and the others go. How gallant of you, Elham. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. You came in Omni gear. That too is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. You know, it's actually not coming in too bad. I don't think I've ever grown out this much. Never had issues growing facial hair. It's just consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive on one condition. I've just never had a job that allowed me to grow a ton of facial hair, you know? It'd be presentable. that you first defeat these two men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Ellen? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. He is right. Krillin is not a man of his word. He always has ulterior motives when he sweet talks someone. You're one to talk, Saitan. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krillin. Their combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. I'll probably go back to the normal length then. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I'm not that brittle. So what would be even if you were to try to flee now, it is not likely you'd be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Would it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance? I know, Saitan's gonna be like, you know, I kind of built those robots back in the day, no matter how slight it might be. Don't do it, Ellie. A white Santa beard insane. Huh. Do a white beard and a second incentive to gain, like, how much weight would I have to gain? Like 50 pounds? Alright then, I'll do it. I'll do what you say. You can just use a pillow. No, it has to be authentic. Good, you are indeed my precious little bird. Now get on with it. I don't know how many months or years it would take to grow that kind of beard. I've been growing this for like, when did I start? 4 weeks ago now? If it gives Fei and them even the slightest chance of escape, then I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life. I don't think I'd have enough time to grow a Santa beard. You're too fast. Go faster, Ellie. Outmatched, even my own Omni here. But I can't just... No, not like this. Can't lose. Must somehow stop movement. It wasn't your turn. Now's my chance. Sorry, I failed. Did I do it? How could that? I thought it had some sort of effect. Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. It was wrong if you'd underestimate our power. Oh, now they're not taking turns either. I guess they kinda are. Which is just really slow. Oh, she's gonna use the drugs. I'm getting no results. It can't be helped. Mugwort. About time to finish the job. Downed yet? We expect a multiple fractures, major blood loss. I'd be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. What the? There's no way you could stand after taking that much damage. Little did they know, she had a power fuck before this fight. Bugwort. How dare you do that to my partner? I always kind of wonder, was it 3 shots or is it just different angles? I'm pretty sure I saw that weapon she's using in Yakuza Like a Dragon from a certain shop. Made of vibranium. Okay, I'm like, I don't know what the hell that emote is that popped up on my thing, but... No way. Ellie. Her true awakening, or just merely protecting her master. Either way, it doesn't alter the fact that she is the mother existence that I have been searching for. Now men, recover that machine. Place priority on the safety of the pilot. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Am I gonna actually get to move around in this? Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? I'm real sick and tired of your graph. Pitiful. Can't even protect a single woman. It is not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. Hey, you're right. The one I'm worried about is the Telltale one. Ellie was taken away, and as Crowan had told her, we were left alive. Was Crowan just keeping his promise? No, that can't. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. I don't know if it's going to force me to use like I'm not good with the Xbox control commands. We had to find that out. Oh, goodbye. Big mod. Done. Black. Bulls. Take this. Oh, I know. Once I get control of my guy, I'll do the other 2 optional things, which might actually just be enough for one more stream, depending on when I actually get out of it. The fleshly body of God has been recovered. The Anim and the Animus have all been obtained. All that is left for us to do is change into the Animus, become one with the Mother Persona. That is incorrect. Oh, what do you mean, Crowan? What'd you just say? We're unplugging you. What are you doing? Crowan, have you gone totally insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Don't touch them, we can't survive without them. You are the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. Having you all erased. How dare you? The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. It was the one person who had total control of the people and thus was my greatest nemesis. The only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. And so I created a copy of Cain. Rams is acting exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now there is no one who can stop me. I am not interested in your powers or authority. Did you really think you were acting on your own free will? You're all just parts of the system. Created only as weapons of invasion and oppression. You are just terminal interface weapons. We can become God, and you are... God? Who said you'd be God? Unpertinent. You're humans. We were created to be the terminal interfaces of God. It's the same for you. You were once humans. Men cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. Ridiculous. Going against the mother. I'm not going against her. This is the will of the other mother. You think you can eliminate and still revive God? It can be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall and days of destruction. Those genes live on today within the humans, the anima vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the animus, and also the persona. By combining these with the nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. No longer any use to me, Deus, the physical manifestation of God.
Puff, puff.
Only wants results. The means are insignificant to him. So this is my ARC plan, my Project Noah. Italian. May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. This is you and I, Sophia. We killed the Jumbotron about time. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as it took Ellie away from me. I am powerless. Oh, we're doing the flashback thing now. What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Graf. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try and defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of attitude, that is. Yeah, that's it, wise man. I have a bad attitude. That's why we lost. The reason you lost and that young lady was taken is because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control. What is Graf's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings, are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of this world. That hatred is the source of his power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Graf. That is why you could not win, you ponytailed slacker. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wise man. That young lady, only thing in her heart was the desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It is because she had such strong feelings that you are all still alive. That's what I think. Of course, you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. You plan on responding to her feelings. It is now your turn to save her, is it not? Well, what are you going to do, Fei? Where the hell are we, actually? I'm going to... In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts, and 2 weeks later we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Crowing had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkaba. Completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed to Merkaba. What's going on, Power Rangers? You again? Are you Grills thinking of going in there too? Any wrong ideas there? We are here to help our commander. Yang and Crowing have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world, nor for the sake of your girlfriend, Elham. We have no intention of fighting on the same side as you. Fine. You have your own battles to fight and we have ours. Leave it at that. But if things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it. We'll make you eat those birds. You wait and see. You guys want to go for round 4? Better bring a couple more colors. We entered inside of Merkava, and while fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, we headed for the central core, and then, once again, Ramses appeared before us. Oh, I am it. This is the final dungeon. I hate this dungeon so much. It might have been. Let's see, I got all heals. We're good. Ink? I'm not sure if I want to try to leave or not. Connects outside, but we don't have time to turn back. Let's hurry ahead. Do I? Do we want to tune it up? Are we all at least healed? This is fine. Because like the best items are not here. And I don't use this robot anyways. I've been waiting for you, Fei. Ramses? Hey, if only you hadn't been born. We're going to settle this now. Stop it, Ramses. What reason is there to continue fighting me? What are you fighting for? Why do you always have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why. It's all because of you. If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my perspective of life. My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Crowing's laboratory. To be born as a superior being above all humans, but then a baby robot on your head. This time your body is yours. We got the safer Sephiroth fight. Let's go. The previous one got too old. And the name? Karen. But individual names have no meaning to me. So what brings you here? Is that thing at an N reactor there the one? Oh, recognition code Ramses. The Emperor's been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact. What's its status? It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of any ordinary human, but psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It is a replica, so that is to be expected. It is moving. Can it hear us? Yes. It already has a will of its own. Then, have a better way. Let us dispose of it. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Your having a child is significant? Yes, I checked it out. There is no mistake. It's a contact. What's its name? My child's name is Fei. Do you understand what this means? Corresponding antitype is yes. Probably born somewhere. The final one. Then this thing is it's totally useless. Kakarot. Chase after it, boy. Oh well, that's unattainable for you. No matter how hard you try to pursue it. I was just thinking it's the Goku and Broly one. Until then. Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother? How do you know her? Ramses. Commander, please stop this. If you say it's true, if what you say is true, then that is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Corellian and... Silence! Even you dare to censor me? I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject and now you turn on me? You are mistaken. We are only thinking in your best interest. Ultimately, only I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. On guard, because here I come, Fei.
I'll fight all you bitches today.
Okay, that's usually not good. I don't really have the, I don't have the gas to do that too many times. So, let's not do that again, please. Fast. Alright, I got the power up. That's okay. We still do decent damage. Hammer damage.
well, then don't get your fingers all the way in. Duh.
Good shaking, BW. Doesn't seem particularly evasive. Yeah, I'm nearing the end of the game. 32% to get into hyper mode. There'll be no more melee fights. Or necessary ones. Because you could technically fight in melee form if you wanted to just die miserably. What's this? We found another way. What is this place? Xenogears was born, and where his hatred of you was forged. There. This is the way? What is this? That's Ellie. Ellie, can everyone stop crucifying one another, please? I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here. But your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deus is imminent. Sacrifice this girl will bring about the awakening of God. Talking about, why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, there will be an end here. I don't remember what the gimmick is in this fight. I hope they healed me from the last fight. Please. Adieu, boys. I am not healed from the last fight. Oh, bananas. Actually, you know what? I think the gimmick was she will not attack me until I attack her. Could be wrong on that one though, because I know I have a shit ton of fuel to make up. Yeah, she does this, but as far as I know, it's based upon how much damage you've done to her. Yeah. Think. But never really know to do. Yeah. Okay, maybe it does a little bit of damage, but not like a lot of it. Could take a long... It's like 25,000 health, I think. on the next episode of... Oh. What's going on, Nori? He's in the middle of charging. Don't mind me. The only benefit is once I get to 1,000, I can switch over to my other Bronado and charge harder. Because Infinity Mode gets me 10 times the charge. It does peanuts for this term. I kind of don't want to do that. I think I'd rather just risk it and try to kill her. This was my own fault. I probably should not have just excuse me, I should not have healed everyone. So far, so good. Slowly but surely gonna kill this person. More. I just put on booster, it'll go faster. That's not how that works. I don't actually know what happens when I run out of fuel. Oh, why was I thinking we charge 50? Okay, so at least I don't really lose anything. Alright, baby attacks. Not too many, because she'll go ape shit. Let's see what this does, because this will lower it down a level. It's fine. I get a decent amount on Fei and just unload the infinity attacks. This should be okay. I'll try to finish her off with a single attack. Or, well, not a single attack, but one of the other people's combos. Maybe Maria's. Because she'll have a... Yeah, Maria can do her death blower thing, I think. Hope I left that on her. Why aren't we powerful? Alright, I should have just done that from the start. Sorry. Like I said, I don't really call the gimmicks on her. Well then, let's start over from the beginning again. You think you can beat me this time? What the? I thought I defeated you. Unless you can decompose your atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. All attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate using nanomachines. Or Kamehameha. Seeing this how this works, you can beat Cell. Do a really big one. Just hit her harder. Goku, if you say hit her harder. Now the time has come for the Great Awakening. What's this? Damn, what's going on? See, Ghost? You were all like, this show is basically Gundam, but you're wrong. It's actually Dragon Ball Z. Huh? Hey, is that our Omni? No, that's not it. Is that our anima relics? Being consumed by Deus? Deus is swallowing up our anima relics? Gundam C. Dragon. This is the true meaning of the anima relics. To attain the respective animus and return to the persona. The anima relics are really one set of parts that make up Deus, the physical manifestation of God, to regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omni-Gear that has lost its respective anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents. And this girl too was destined to become one with God. See, Alhaim is really one of the parts of God as well. The hell are you talking about? I don't know if they're going to want it back after they see what I've done to one of their parts of God. But simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together. Here, for me. You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns. You believe the legend of how our world and the universe was created, but the Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purpose. It's a lie. How could that be true? It's impossible. That's highly improbable. Alright, now you're just making shit up. I think you'll find that your friends' Omni-Gears are all dead too. I'm talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. We were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again we are all gathered here. This is indeed time for the resurrection of God. But what was it all for? Everything that I have done up until now. Oh shit. We get to fight Dan. Let's go, Princess Dan! Ramses? It's just you. What are you doing here, Car? What about me? My existence? What was its purpose? There was only one purpose to your existence, to eliminate Cain. Cain's will had become too much like of a human's. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we use Fei's existence, resentment. That is the source of your strength. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you, but we no longer have any more use for you. Have you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash. And being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave? That's not very nice, lady. What was I born for? What was I living for? Wait, he was slapping her cheeks earlier. A pathetic excuse for a life. Why, you aren't even human. up in his cheeks too. Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. As a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too, to be assimilated into Deus along with this grill. Ramses? That's it! Everyone's getting stabbed! Good, this is how I wanted it, Car. I'm fated so as not to be able to kill myself. Now all my wishes have come true. Thanks to you. Yang. Alright, now, I don't be the one who like brings this up, but
I'll fight all you bitches today.
Billy does have a gun. He could have shot these people at any point. And he chose not to, because he's a piece of shit. His father turned himself into a bullet to save the world. Billy was fixing his bow tie. Fei, sorry we're late. Our Omni-Gears broke down. Anyways, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. Hang in there, Ellie. Poor choice. I'm letting you down now. Don't be cross with me. You just shoot me, Ellie? I think this might have been when it was.
I believe in miracles.
One of my buddies messaged me to play that song. It was like a running gag with, I guess, the speedrunners. I hate being messaged things to do. I played it at every cutscene. Just to be spiteful. It was kind of funny for all the death scenes. What a spooky Wait for Halloween, okay? We still have a day or two. Or it's Spooktober. Faye, now you hang in there. She took my gun? Yeah, at least someone knows how to use it, Billy. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie? What happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. Again? There's nothing to do with brainwashing. What are you doing? The majority of my body is comprised of nanomachine colonies. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. Don't be surprised as much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? So, I know there's some hot single mothers in my area that need unification. That girl, Ahem, is our mother. Yes, I'm the mother of all humans. Ellie? What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie. You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. We'll explain to you all about it. This Deus, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet, but you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyways, during a test run, Deus became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. Creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat and hence forcibly shut it down. Now instead they just send Saiyans. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deus resisted. It tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. However, as the last line of defense against the escape of Deus, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, then it crashed into this planet. Deus knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. Zohar? Hey, we've been talking about that for weeks now. Yes, Zohar is what drives all the gears on this planet. Is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It is also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. By utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomena, the Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. Are you saying all of our energy comes from that power reactor or engine? Yes, but there is more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer academy, crashed onto the primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant, that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepped for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deus would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, impercating the elders of the Gazelle Ministry. Are you saying the Emperor and the Xenogears were people born from Deus? Powerhouse of the cell, okay? You know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the anima relics and your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deus. You wanted to draw her? There were two types of organic elements. Ellie, you mean? The female type was called anima, while the male type was called animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deus. In other words, those Omnigears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, which were animus, were to become one again with their separated anima at the time of the resurrection of God. And in the war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. And we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. You were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They follow their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deus. All the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deus? Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deus is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deus. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deus. You people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. And actually, there wasn't enough parts for Deus, but Krellian compensated for what was lacking. I know what part they would take from... The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krellian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deus has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Ellie. We just kicked everything's ass. Although we died to Ellie shooting us with Billy's gun because... Why did Billy lose his gun? Hate you, Billy. What has happened? Why do you know all that? I'm Yang, the Keeper of Time, the representative of the god Deus, who was born to guide the people towards the path of resurrection of Deus. Ridiculous! Yang was just... You're limited in your ability to understand. Yang's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Yang is awakened. It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Fei. The Yang over there and I are the same existence. We are all part of Deus, all caretakers of humans. Hope you draw lots of pictures of Choo Choo. She's very important, even if she is at that dangerous age. Let us end this discussion now. Deus has awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deus, hence I must become one with it. Ellie, why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part of Deus, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her just to have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. Let's go, Krellian. All that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Oh yeah, just that. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment Deus, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet became our genesis, and now our apocalypse. Eradication of civilization, blah blah blah. What is the purpose of doing that? Who knows? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That's why they must be eliminated. I'm just programmed to act in this way. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Please, wait, Ellie.
I'll fight all you bitches today.
Farewell, Fei. You have a peaceful awakening. And they took my robot. Wait, Fei, do not release the system. Satan, wait. You're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Howard. Yeah. I was expecting Bart muzzles somewhere. Yes. Now we're just
My name
Satan.
is Hank Hill, and I sell propane and propane accessories.
We did it. Alright, everyone. Now,